The Cyprus squad for today. Number 1, George Cosmo. Number 2, Marios Zakatiotis. Number 3, Stelios Paniotou. Number 4, Stefan Yaru. Number 5, Billy Cosma. Number 6, Robert Yanaku. Number 7, Dimitri Grigoru. Number 8, Christopher Ioana. Number 9, Alexander Pantechis. Number 10, Cameron Brown. Number 11, Joachim Antonu. Number 12, Luke Frixu. Number 13, Marcus Holden. Number 14, Samuel Burns. Number 15, Matthew King. 16 is Alexander Ionu. 17, Michael Vasili. 18, Edward Folder. 19 is Giovanni Dolameko. 20, Georgios Agathokleos, who earns his 44th cap for Cyprus today. Number 21 is Zayan Fell. 22, Corey Paraskeva. And 23 is Angelo Liano. As you can see, both teams are making their way onto the pitch now. Malta are in white and blue. Cyprus are in yellow and white. There is the TLC children's rugby from the private school down in St. George's, who are here today, who are holding the flags up for presentation. And the president of the Cyprus Rugby Union is making his way over to the pitch now, as you can see, and he is shaking the hands of the Malta team. They have the director from competitive sports here, as you can hear. The referee for today is Holly Davidson, with the assistant referees Ryan McFarlane and Rick Wadmore from the Cyprus Rugby Federation. The fourth official who will be sat on the line is Harry Russo from the Cyprus Federation. Making his first start for Cyprus today on the bench is Angelo, number 23. Now it was built for the Malta anthem. Malta have beaten Cyprus in the last 2 visits. Can Cyprus break the deadlock today? Say again. It will be Cyprus kicking to Malta first. Cyprus have kicked off. Immediate tackle down at the breakdown. Thomas Holloway goes straight for the kick. And Cyprus immediately respond, but have lost the ball. Good turnover by Malta. And that's a knock on by the Malta winger. A Cyprus ball, scrum down. First scrum down of the game. And it will be halted and restarted as it started to move sideways. And Malta make a good push, but Cyprus come out with the ball, and it's knocked on by Luke Frixu as he goes to Katri. Be another scrum down to Malta. Cyprus were put under immediate pressure by the last scrum. Can they counteract this one? And Malta make immediate ground as they're going up towards Cyprus's 22 line. And they've won the penalty to Malta. And they've decided to go for the posts. First kick of the game. Is Rory O'Brien from Malta for the penalty kick. And the kick is good. Malta 3, Cyprus 0. Cyprus will kick off again to Malta. Cameron boots it straight down the park. Good tackle by Luke Frixu. Starting his 10th game as captain. Number 9 boots it downfield. Straight into the hands of Chris Ioani. Cyprus have the ball, carried into two people. And Cyprus have secured the ball. And it's Marcus Holden for Cyprus. Luke Frixu. Tackled down. Cyprus still have the ball. Penalty to Cyprus. Not rolling away. You have to move away from the tackle once you've made it. He made no effort, penalty awarded. And they go for the touch. Line out to Cyprus. Cyprus win the line out and pass out straight to Luke Frixu, who takes it in. Now it's Stefan Yalro. Penalty to Cyprus, offside. They have to be behind the last foot of the person on the floor. And Cyprus are going for posts. This will be Marcus Holden's first kick of the game. It's his first game back in 2 years for Cyprus. And he misses, so it'll be a 22 dropout from Malta. And Malta boot the ball straight down the field to Dimitri Gregorou, who passes it straight to Matt King. Matt King out to Cameron. And Stefan Yalou takes it in for a breakdown. Malta are tackling very well. Oh, that's a poor pass out to Matt King. And Cyprus go for the box kick downfield. It's just picked up by Malta, who are running it straight back through into the Cyprus's half. He's carried it in straight into two big props. And now throw it out to the backs, who makes a good dummy pass and carries on running. He pops it up from the ground, and it's being carried in by Malta. Goes for the chip pass, dummies it and runs into contact. Malta are inside the 22, edging closer and closer to Cyprus's try line. He's picked and gone from the back of the breakdown. Another pick and go from the back of the breakdown. Edging closer and closer to Cyprus's try line. And now he's run straight through, and it's a try to Malta. He's run straight for the post. There it is. Try for Malta. Now we come back for the conversion kick. If they make this conversion, it will be 10-0 to Malta. No, this conversion kick to Malta. Yes. And the conversion is good. It's 10-0 to Malta. Cyprus need to get something back into this game now. Malta have come straight away. Just waiting for a ball to come back onto the pitch. Cameron Brown will kick off again. He kicks it deep down, and it's been chased. Cyprus have knocked it back. And Cyprus's ball, good return ball by Cyprus. It's Cameron Brown. Luke Frixu. Straight out to the mat. Samuel Burns, who goes for it. And it's been called forward. Forward pass by Luke Frixu. So we'll come back down for the scrum. Malta's ball. Such a shame. That would have been an amazing try. Good team try. Can Cyprus have an answer back for this Malta pack who have been pushing them around the park so far? Another good scrum by Malta, who are edging it forward. And have been awarded the penalty. So far, Malta's scrum has been dominant in this game. And they're going for the line. Kicking downfield. Line out to Malta. Cyprus need to have an answer back soon. And they've won the ball from the line out. Cyprus run it in. Come back for the breakdown. It's Cameron Brown. Interception by Malta! Oh, what a try by Malta. Malta are now 15-0. If they score the conversion, they'll be 17-0 in the first 15 minutes of this game. So far, his kick succession has been 2 for 2. Can he make it 3 for 3? And he does, 100% kick succession in this first half. It's 17-0 to Malta. As you can see, the fans are starting to get really riled behind the Cyprus team. Cameron kicks it high. And it's a knock-on by Malta. Cyprus's ball. Playing the advantage for the knock-on. Out to Stelios, who runs it in. Cameron, out to Luke Frixu, who runs the dummy switch. That's a poor pass again. And Cameron runs it back in. Forwards are doing hard work today. They're running the ball up. Marcus Holden, who kicks downfield for the line. Doesn't make the line. Chased down by Sam Burns, who makes the tackle. Ruck's being secured. The forwards are running it up. Forwards are keeping on, kicking and playing. And Malta go back out to the 10, who kicks downfield for a line out. Cyprus's ball in Malta's half. Cyprus throw in to Chris Wanu. Pass it down to the 9, who throws it out to Luke Frixu. Wide pass out. Who runs, makes good ground into Malta's half. Doesn't get held down in the tackle, gets back up and carries on running. Cyprus is still crashing the ball up. The forwards are doing heavy work. Oh, and it's knocked on. Malta's ball. Penalty to Malta coming, who kick it downfield. Advantage over. And he's still going through. Back into Malta's half. Oh, he throws the ball into the referee. Holly Davidson definitely wasn't expecting that. Scrum down, Cyprus ball. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Shadeports, who are official sponsors of Cyprus Rugby and have done an amazing job setting up the stadium for this game today. Alright, time's been called off. There seems to be a Malta player down with an injury. Seems that when they went down for the scrum, he's injured his lower back. Rodri Asprey from Malta. Hopefully he'll be okay. still receiving some treatment. Cyprus really need to start digging deep now if they're going to get back into this game. Time is still off while we wait for the treatment to be over. And now there's a Cyprus player who looks like he's getting some treatment as well. And the Malta player, Rodri Asprey, is being subbed off. He can no longer continue. Looks like it's a lower back strain. This should be a huge boost to Cyprus. His substitution is Matthew Spiteri, who moves into loose head prop. And time is now back on as they go down for the scrum. And Cyprus put into the scrum. Big push by Malta again. And Malta come away with it. And Malta have knocked the ball on again, so it'll be another Cyprus scrum. There seems to be another Malta player down injured, but he's making his way to his feet. And Malta drive through at the scrum again, but Cyprus come away with it this time. Cameron Brown. Cyprus running straight through. Cameron Brown, Lou Frixu, who carries it straight into Stefan Yalu. Oh, Cyprus knocked the ball on. However, offside, so Cyprus get the penalty, and they kick for the touchline. Cyprus are now in Malta's 22. Cyprus come away with it. Out to Dimitris Gregorou. Cyprus still. And they start a maul. And they're driving towards the line. Cyprus is still making the drive through. He's peeled off the back of the maul and taken the tackle down onto the ground. Cyprus have pick and gone. They've gone straight into Malta's defence. And picking and going again. Cyprus still have the ball. Cyprus picking and going again. Keep on driving forward. All of the Cyprus players. And Cyprus have conceded a penalty. Malta's ball. Seems to be a bit of a ruckus on the field. And the ref has it under control. Penalty was not for not releasing the ball when on the ground. Malta kick straight out for touch. Line out, Malta's ball. Andy Glad, the hooker's overthrown the ball. Cyprus have come away with the ball from the line out. And he spilled it backwards, so it's still Cyprus's ball. Malta trying to counter it, Cyprus come away with it. Cameron Brown straight out to Matthew King, who runs it up. Again, Cyprus slow the ball down. Cyprus forward, still running it up, Stelios. Cameron Brown, Matthew King, Samuel Burns, who takes it in. Stefan Yalo. Matthew King, who runs the ball into Malta's defence. Chris Ioano. Interception. Malta come away. Ball was out. Great response from Cyprus. He saw the ball was out and ran straight for the hook, for the scrum half. Malta now driving it up, with the forwards doing all the work. And they go for the box kick. And received by Cyprus. Ball still in play, now ball goes out for touch. Line out, taken quickly by Cyprus. Matthew King slips as he goes into the tackle. Cameron Brown, who kicks it downfield. Sam Burns chasing. And he misses the tackle. Malta come away with it. And he kicks it straight out for touch. Cyprus's ball. Thrower has changed, it's now Marios. Zakatliotis. Time is off. There's a Malta player down injured on the far side of the field. Cyprus's ball still in the line out, and the Malta player has managed to make his way to his feet, and time is resumed. Stefan Yalo. Cyprus hold him in the air, bring him up. However, he's sacked as he's gone up for the ball. Cyprus still come away with it. Marios, whose shirt gets ripped off his back. Stelios runs into Malta's defense. Good carry. Luke Frixu. Matthew King, who takes it in for the contact and is held up. And he's been brought down. Cyprus still up the ball. Malta still over the ball. And Cyprus come away with it, who make a dummy switch. Cameron Brown goes for the chip through, is intercepted by Malta. Good tackle. Malta are still in their own 22. Who kick downfield. Straight out for the touch. And Cyprus's ball. Marcus Holden tried to attempt to get the ball, but the ball bounced too far for him. Substitution for Malta. Anthony Harvey has come off, which seems to be a knee injury. And is replaced by Gary Hilly. There's a bit of a ruckus on the field now. With the referee now under control. And she's calling in both captains. Probably telling them to make sure the team stay disciplined and enjoy the game. Cyprus's ball. And scrum down. Cyprus need to respond to this scrum, as so far Malta is dominating the scrum. But there's a Cyprus player down injured at the moment, so time will go off again. Receiving treatment. Was Robert Yanoku. Scrum down, Cyprus ball. Time on. Cyprus pre-engaged before they were meant to, so they'll restart. Cyprus ball still. Cyprus, much better scrum from Cyprus, who comes out with Matt King, who runs it up. Come out to the blindside flanker, who takes it in. Now Stefan Yalo. Cyprus come out with it at the breakdown to Cameron Brown. Out to Luke Frixu. Pass it to Marcus Holden. Marcus Holden takes it up and is still going. He's finally brought down. Picked up. Cyprus keep on running forward. Out to Cameron Brown. For Tamarios, who tries to throw a pass and doesn't make it to Matt King. Good recovery. Comes away with Cyprus. Marcus Holden. He keeps on kicking it up. He's still going. Still not been brought down yet. And now he's being pushed back, and now it's a maul. And he's finally brought down, but it's a penalty to Malta. Maul was called. Penalty to Malta, as the maul was brought down. Time off again. Another player is being treated on the pitch. The last 15 minutes, Cyprus have been much better. And time on again. Player seems to be okay. We'll come back for the scrum down to Malta. And an excellent scrum by Cyprus, who forced them back. Luke Frixu makes the tackle. Malta still coming. Runs straight into Luke again. Runs straight through, carrying the ball. Malta still coming forward. Malta, he overthrows the pass, he receives it, but he's come back 10 yards. Cyprus push on pressure. Still in Malta's half. He'll kick it downfield. Who touches it down for a 22-metre dropout. Ball was carried over the line by the Malta's player's kick. For Matt King to pull it down for a 22-metre dropout. Kicks it down. Oh, it's been knocked backwards from under pressure. Great recovery from Cyprus. We've forced Malta back into their own half. High tackle, penalty, advantage to Malta. Krishwanu needs to watch the high tackle. A good drive forward from the Malta. Penalty advantage is now over. Malta getting deeper inside. Cyprus is 22. And we come back to the penalty. No advantage according to the referee. Malta kick for the line out and reaches into Cyprus's 22. Daniel Holiday, the hooker for Malta. Throws the ball and Malta go for the maul, which Cyprus completely counteract. Cyprus doing very well there. Ball's come out. Malta's running it up forward, straight into Luke Frixu. Malta are running straight through this Cyprus defence. Again carried in. Counter ruck by Matthew King. Malta again at the breakdown, deep inside Cyprus's 22. Forwards running the ball up again. Robert Holloway. Malta still trying to gain ground into Cyprus's half. Been forced back out of the 22. Excellent defense from Cyprus. Now he forces his way back into the 22. Malta again back into Cyprus's 22. Malta come away with it. And it's a try to Malta. Malta 23, Cyprus 0. We'll come back for the conversion kick. This will be Robert Holloway's 4th attempt. So far he's 3 from 3. Can he make it 4 from 4? The eyes up the post. And he misses. Cyprus 0, Malta 23. It's a high kick from Cameron Brown this time, which is knocked back by Sam Burns. Recovered, Cameron Brown, Matthew King, who runs it up straight into Malta's half. Mario Kyriakides. Cameron Brown, Luke Frixu, out to Alex Panchetis, who takes it in towards the line. Cameron Brown, down to Matthew King. Out to Marcus Holden. It's out to Sam Burns, who runs it in on his own. There you go. Marcus Holden comes to support. Matthew King. Matthew King again passes out to Luke Frixu, who runs it up straight into Malta's defense, into their 22. Cameron Brown, Stelios. Stefan Yaru passes the ball out to Robert. And Malta have come away with the steal. Who kick it straight out for the line out, and it's half-time. Half-time score, Cyprus 22. Cyprus 0, Malta 22.
Half-time score, Cyprus 0, Malta 22. We'd like to thank some tips to everyone's to our sponsors, Trinity Insurance Brokers, the Ripcourt, the Cake and Barrel, the River Group, Tradeports Plus and OBAP. And we'd also like to thank the Elliott Golf Club for our advice. ticket, and it's in the strip 301 to 305. The first prize, that's the orange tickets, 301 to 305. The second prize is on the green tickets, and it's a strip running from 236 to 240. That's the green ticket, 236 to 240. And the third prize is on the white tickets, and it's a strip from 816 to 820. That's the third prize of white tickets, 816 to 820. If you're one of our lucky winners, please come up to the commentary box at the back of the stand to pick up your prizes.
Okay, now we're back here now in Cyprus at the Stelios Kyriakides Stadium for Cyprus versus Malta. Malta have already come out onto the field, which means Andrew Binikos, head coach of Cyprus, must be giving the Cyprus a stern word. I'd like to also thank our sponsors Shadeports Plus for organising and sponsoring the Cyprus rugby. Pitch today was done by them. And here comes out Cyprus now. Marcus Holden's the first player on the pitch. Cyprus get a warm reception as they run onto the pitch. Second half's about to begin with Malta kicking off to Cyprus. And second half begins with Malta's kicking off and receiving the ball from their own kickoff. Pass it out to the forwards. Forwards with the ball up. Robert Holiday out to the new prop. Malta working their way down the line. Good dummy pass. Deep into Cyprus's half. Malta take it in. Cyprus press up immediately. Good offload during the tackle. Again, offload from the tackle. Robert Holiday making the times in. It's Cyprus's 22.
Come on, 22, yeah?
It's still going, finally brought down by Luke Frixu. It's a knock-on by Malta. Penalty advantage to Cyprus. Matthew King kicks downfield into Malta's half. Malta now bringing the ball up, looking for the space. Runs through space. Cameron down, this dummy pass, runs straight through. Pass out wide. Try to Malta. Straight out into this second half. Malta continue the way they started in the first. Georg Agaththeos makes his 44th appearance for Cyprus today. He's just come on. What number is that? Score right now is Cyprus 27, Malta 0. Sorry, yeah, opposite. Sorry, Cyprus 0, Malta 27. Going down with a conversion kick by Robert Holiday, who so far is 3 out of 4. Goes for the kick and misses. Score remains Cyprus 27. Sorry, Cyprus 0, Malta 27. Now we come for the kickoff with Cameron Brown. Kicks out into the corner. It's chased down by Alex. And the winger has it and it's removed in. Stefan Yaru, deep into Malta's 22. Out to Cameron Brown, he throws it to Marcus Holden. He passes it out to Matthew King, who runs it straight up and knocks it forward. Oh, Cyprus came in with a clear chance then, and it was knocked forward at the last hurdle. Scrum down, Malta ball. What a chance that was. First scrum of the second half. Malta pick up from the back, run forward. Offload during the tackle. Shout out to Robert Holiday, who runs it up. Malta now working it out wide, trying to gain territory into Cyprus's half. All right, Nine's picked up, seeing the gap. Oh, it's been slapped down by Cyprus. Went for the interception and accidentally slapped it down. Penalty to Malta. Malta go for the line out into Cyprus's 22. Cyprus now need to make something out of this. They go for the catch and drive from the line out. However, it's been brought down already, and Malta now moving forward. Again, picking and going from the back of the ruck. Malta working hard now. Picked up by the big number 8 and taken in. Again, Malta, pod work, trying to move the ball forward. Robert Holiday again. Thomas Holloway, taken down. Benjamin Borg, playing 9. Penalty to Malta. And they've tapped and gone straight from the penalty into Benjamin Borg, who runs it up into the Cyprus defence. Thomas Holiday seeing the gap, gone for the try and stopped by Luke Frixu. Poor pass from the back of the ruck out to the Malta forwards. Robert Holiday stopped by George Alkatheas. Try to Malta. He's running at the near post. Scored a beautiful try. Well done, Robert Holiday. That's Malta 32, Cyprus 0. Come back for the conversion kick. Which is good. Malta 34, Cyprus 0. Substitution for Cyprus. Giovanni Dell'Amico comes on for Dimitris Grigorou. Knocked back by Cyprus, still Cyprus ball, and it's knocked forward in the roll-up. Robert Yanaku accidentally knocked it forward as he went up. Giovanni Amamico has come in to play number 6 on the blindside flanker. This is his 4th game for Cyprus. Strong by Cyprus this time round. Malta come away with the ball. Robert Holiday. Excellent tackle by Sam Burns. Malta now trying to force their way into Cyprus's half. Passing it down the line. Goes for the fake pass. Seen by Cameron Brown. Tries to come out on the blind side. Luke Frixu makes the tackle. Cyprus now putting a big defensive shift in. Giovanni with a tackle. Luke Frixu makes another tackle. Malta still trying to get into Cyprus's half. With the chip over. And out for touch. Line out ball to Cyprus. Matthew King tried to go for the fast ball. Threw it straight into the opposition. There's a Malta player down injured and receiving treatment. Referee is called for time off. Right now, Cyprus need to try and find their way back into this game. It's a big ask. But I've seen them do this before where they've called themselves back. Malta player still receiving treatment. It's like Benjamin Bork. And he's managed to stand up and looks like he's going to continue. Referee has resumed play. Line out ball Cyprus. Cyprus come away with the ball. Luke Frixu. Cameron. Oh, Giorgakis knocked it on. Malta kick downfield, received by Matt King, who passes it out. Alex Pachetis making his run up. Big carry by the forwards here. And Luke Frixu comes away with the ball with support from Sam Burns. And he runs into trouble. Why he ran sideways, I'll never know. He had support out to his left and he decided to run straight through the middle. Cameron Brown now with the trip over. Oh. It's been kept in. Cyprus still going forward, Giovanni. Cyprus now at the ruck, 5 meters from Malta's try line. Oh, he went for the crawl through but stopped on the line. And Cyprus come away with the try. Cyprus's first try of the game. It's Cyprus 5, Malta 34. We come back for the concursion kick with Marcus Holden. Marcus Holden in his bright orange boots getting ready to take the kick. Misses the conversion, Cyprus remain 5, Malta 34. Malta now will kick off to Cyprus, however we're just waiting for a ball. And that's why he's in the sideline referee. Malta kick downfield and kick it straight out of play. Cyprus will come back for the scrum. Halfway line, Cyprus's ball. Luke Frixu switched positions. He's moved from centre to number 8. And strong by Cyprus. Cyprus edging forward with the ball. Now received the penalty advantage. Excellent scrum by Cyprus. Cyprus playing better in the second half. Cameron Brown kicks for the line and makes the line into Malta's 22. Line out Cyprus. Line out, take the side. With Marios running it in. I don't know if that was some sort of strategy play. Chris Wanu now carries in. Stefan Yalo. Carried in by Giovanni now, a local player here in Cyprus. Luke Frixu goes for the dummy. Taken down on the 5-yard line. Penalty advantage to Cyprus now. Cameron Brown goes the dummy. Passes up to George Agakatheos. Was taken down. No advantage there for Cyprus. They come back for the advantage. Matthew King has the ball, taps it to go. Passes out. Giovanni! Giovanni's first try for Cyprus! Excellent try for Giovanni and his first try for Cyprus. Studies here in Cyprus in the University of Limassol to be a doctor. The score now is Cyprus 10, Malta 34. Marcus Holden comes back for his kick. And he misses the conversion try. Cyprus remain 10, Malta 34. Cyprus have come out in the second half with a different team. Time off. Cyprus player down injured. Chris Wanu receiving treatment. Chris has managed to make his way back up to the field as moving over into his position. Malta kick off, time resumes. Luke Frixer and Chris Wanu not communicating there as they try to both go for the ball. Cyprus still come away with the ball. Pass out to Matt King, who hoofs it downfield. Line out to Malta in Cyprus's half. Malta now. Running the ball through. Edging closest to Cyprus's 22. Penalty advantage to Malta. Malta go for the chip through. Received by Cyprus, however they'll come back for the penalty. Not rolling away is the call. And Malta will go for the post. Chris Wanu is still down injured. Obviously taken a bit more of a knock than what he had led to believe. Cyprus will be making a substitute. Chris Wanu coming off. Being replaced by Angelo Lianos for his first Cyprus international cap. Malta scored the penalty conversion, and now 37 to 10. Cameron Brown now about to kick off into Malta's half. Received by Giovanni, who makes it for the try line. Cyprus now, ball carried in by the big prop. Out to Angelo for his first touch of the game. Stefan Yalu, who takes it in, carries hard. Cyprus now trying desperately to get some more points on the board. Cameron passing to George Akatheas again, who knocks it on again. Malta now. Still playing penalty advantage. Referee deemed no advantage and brought it back for the penalty.
Let's go, boys!
Benji! Number 5, please. Benji!
Referee has called time off for a substitution. Number 18. Gary Hilly has come on. Scrum down, Malta's ball. And a big push by Cyprus, who have received the ball. Ball stolen. Cyprus now. Oh, he goes for the offload in the tackle and knocks it forward. Penalty advantage to Malta. Forwards now, running it up to the 5-metre line. Cyprus counter-rucking. Still penalty advantage, which they will come back for. No advantage given.
Let's go, George! Let's go in here! Let's go back!
Luke! Luke! Luke!
Malta now receiving treatment. Referee's called time off.
Ilma, guys, shot, Ilma.
I'd like to thank our sponsors again, Shade Sports, sponsors of Cyprus Rugby. Referee has called time on. We come down for a scrum, Malta ball. Malta with the put in. Cyprus with a big push again. Malta this time come away with the ball. It was knocked out of his hands. Giovanni recovers the ball. Ball stolen back by Malta. Who kicked downfield and received by Matthew King, who passes it off and is run off by Joe Kim. Cameron Brown, Marcus Holden, who was tacking down just inside the 22. Cameron Brown again. Matthew King. Matthew King who runs and passes it to the wing. Oh, he knocks it on! Oh, knock on by Cyprus. Malta's ball. Scrum down. You can see he's greatly disappointed in himself. Try scoring opportunity. Can Cyprus do it again and steal the ball on the scrum? Good push by Cyprus again. Malta come away with the ball at the back and it's taken down. Penalty to Malta. Offside. Looks like Stefan Yalo was offside. Malta with a boot downfield. For the line out to Malta. Substitution Cyprus. Alex Panchetis comes off. Cyprus come away with the ball, still at the line out. Taken in by Joachim, who makes it through the break line but slips out into touch. Line out ball, Malta. Alexander Ianu comes into this line-out for the first time. Line-up won by Malta. He passes it out to Robert Holiday. Tackled by Cyprus. Malta now. Trying to work up through Cyprus's defense. Taken back into his 22 by Stefan Yalo. Cyprus kick. Out to Matt King. Matthew King, who's had a great game, kicks it forward and chases the ball down. He's still running after it, Matthew King. Cyprus now counter-rucking, trying to get the ball back from Malta from the ruck. Malta come away with it. It's tackled by Giovanni. High tackle, penalty to Malta. Cyprus players down injured again. Robert Yanaku is down, receiving treatment. Now the referee is called for time. We'll wait there for the penalty while Robert receives treatment. Cyprus making a substitution. Zion Fell comes on to go to fullback. Cameron Brown comes off with Matthew King replacing him at fly half. Robert Yanaku is still going up after receiving treatment and is coming back into the game. Penalty kick to Malta.
We are using the same shirt.
And time resumes. Line out to Malta. Malta come away with the ball. Turns into a maul. Malta edging forward ever so slowly. Cyprus counter-rucking back and pushes them straight out to touch. Line out, Cyprus ball. Cyprus with the ball from the line out. Comes out to Luke Frixu. Pass it to Marcus Holden. Out to Matthew King. He runs forward. Joachim now. Moving into the middle of the park. Robert Yanaku takes it in for contact. Luke Frixu takes it for contact. Out to Marcus Holden. George Akakatheas. He runs into contact. Cleaned out by Angelo Lianos. Cyprus trying desperately to get back into this game. Angelo Lianos, who loses the ball in contact. Malta now coming away with the ball. It's tackled by George Akakatheas. Giovanni there, penalised for the late tackle. Penalty to Malta. Not long left now of this game. Line out now deep into Cyprus's half. Malta's ball. Malta with the ball at line out and take it down from the maul. Taken down straight away. Malta take it in. Hit hard by Cyprus. Marcus Holden with the tackle. Giovanni trying to rip the ball. It's Malta now coming straight through Cyprus defence. Great tackle. Penalty to Cyprus, holding on. Marcus Holden kicks the ball straight into the 10-yard line of Malta's half. Line out Cyprus. Cyprus now come away with it to Luke Frixu, who runs it straight up. Stefan Yarrow. Support from Barrios. Luke Frixu to Marcus Holden, to George Akakatheas, to Giovanni, who offloads to George Akakatheas. Marcus Holden Robert Nyaku. Marcus Holland to Luke Frickson. To Matthew King. Cyprus now, Marios. Making their way straight to Malta's 22. Marcus Holland. Throws a bad pass to Matthew King, but recovered well. Giovanni, who knocks it forward. However, high tackle on Giovanni. Cyprus's ball penalty, who kicked for touch. Giovanni's gone down with an injury after that tackle. Referee calls for time off. Time back on, line out ball, Cyprus. Cyprus now. Went for the driving maul, but got sacked straight away. Pick and go from Cyprus, carried in by Marios. This time carried in by Luke Frickson. Now Stefan Yarrow. Marcus Holden goes for the chip through, but charged down. Referee brought it back. Having a word with the Malta captain. Cyprus's ball penalty. Scrum down, Cyprus ball. Still Cyprus ball. Cyprus now. With the big scrum. Penalty advantage to Cyprus. Jordan Agatheas throws out wide. Interception! Such a bad pass from Jordan Agatheas. Malta now. Straight through Cyprus defence. Still running through, deep into Cyprus's half. Went for the offload. Knock on by Cyprus during the interception. Malta's ball scrum down. Cyprus need to try and find a way to get some more points on the board, or at least stop Malta from getting more points. Malta now with a big scrum. They pick it up from number 8, who comes away with it, tackled by Giovanni. Malta now kick the ball out. Game over. Cyprus 10, Malta 37. Thank you very much to Shade Ports again for sponsoring Cyprus Rugby. And hopefully see you next time in 2 weeks for Cyprus versus Bosnia.